The United Nations also report more than 1 million people displaced across Lebanon due to ongoing Israeli bombardment. High Commissioner of the UN Refugee Agency, Filippo Grandi, stated that around 100,000 refugees have arrived in Syria and that the outflow continues. According to the Syrian Red Crescent, more than 60% of the people arriving at Syrian border crossings are children. In this context, the Israeli regime shelled a house in the Ain al-Hilwi Palestinian refugee camp in the southern Lebanon city of Sidon. The attack claimed the lives of 6 Palestinians, half of them children, while several people were wounded. In turn, authorities reported in the last hours the use of white phosphorus against the Lebanese people, a chemical prohibited by the international humanitarian law. On Monday afternoon, the Lebanese Ministry of Health reported 95 dead and 172 wounded in Israeli attacks in the last 24 hours.
They are criminals. They don't kill people holding guns and weapons. They kill civilians. They were always like that, criminals.
And at least 13 people were killed in an Israeli bombing raid on the Nusayrat refugee camp in the central Gaza Strip. Medical sources report that 13 civilians, mostly children and women, were killed, dozens injured, and several more are reported missing after occupation warplanes attacked 2 homes in the Nusayrat refugee camp. Ambulances arrived at the scene of the attack and rescuers removed the bodies from the building, some of them badly mangled, wrapping them in blankets. Likewise, survivors had difficulty identifying some bodies severely mangled in the attack. Moreover, bystanders helped transport the dead to ambulances. The remains arrived at the health unit in Deir al-Bala in central Gaza. And the Lebanese resistance movement Hezbollah attacked Mossad headquarters near the Tel Aviv and other points in Israel. Hezbollah announced the attack with 34 missiles on the Glilot base of the Israeli military intelligence unit 8200 and the Mossad headquarters, which is located on the outskirts of Tel Aviv. So far, 50 missile launches have been carried out from Lebanon, the last of which hit the central region and forced thousands of Israelis to take refuge. According to local media, 6 wounded are reported as a result of the Hezbollah attack in response to the aggression against Lebanon and the genocide in Gaza. And in Syria, local authorities report that the Israeli army continues its aerial aggression with warplanes and drones against several points in Damascus. They also announced that 3 civilians were killed, among them a journalist, Safa Ahmed, leaving 9 others wounded after the missile aggression. On the other hand, the Syrian air defenses said that they responded to the missile and drone attack and shot down most of them, but could not prevent the killing of 3 civilians. Meanwhile, the Yemeni armed forces reported to have successfully hit Israeli military positions in the occupied Jaffa.
The Yemeni Armed Forces Air Force targeted a military site of the Israeli enemy in the occupied Jaffa area using a Jaffa drone. Additionally, it targeted military sites in the al-Rashrash area with 4 Samad 4 drones. By the grace of God, both operations achieved their objectives successfully.